The air is changing, carrying with it the unmistakable signs of autumn. The days are growing shorter, the sunlight softer, and a gentle chill creeps in during the evenings. For gardeners, this shift is more than just a change in temperature, it's a signal, a subtle but urgent call to action that cannot be ignored. The garden, once bursting with the energy of summer, now whispers reminders that time is running out. Every leaf, every stem, seems to urge us to act before the season slips away. For those who have tended their herb gardens with care, this is a pivotal moment. Our fragrant herb gardens, which have delighted us all summer with their lush growth and intoxicating aromas, now face a deadline. The vibrant greens and delicate blossoms are at their peak, but soon, the cold will claim them. The first frost looms on the horizon, marking the end of the growing season for many cherished plants. A single cold night can transform a thriving garden into a memory, so the window for harvesting is narrow and precious. This bittersweet time is also an opportunity, a chance to capture the very essence of summer, and carry it with us into the colder months. By harvesting now, we preserve not just the herbs themselves, but the memories and flavors of the season. Herbs are still vibrant, their leaves brimming with essential oils that give them their potent aroma and taste. The warmth of late summer has concentrated their flavors, making this the ideal moment to gather them. Acting now ensures we harvest them at their absolute peak, when their flavors are most intense, and their medicinal properties most potent. Waiting even a week too long can mean missing out on the best the garden has to offer. Preserving herbs is more than a seasonal chore. It's a celebration of the hard work and patience invested throughout the year. Each bundle tied and hung to dry is a tribute to the cycle of growth and renewal. It's about honoring the plants that thrived under our care, recognizing the partnership between gardener and garden. Every snip of the shears is a thank you to the earth for its abundance. Think of it as bottling sunshine, a way to capture the warmth and vitality of summer, sealing it away as a promise of brighter days to come. Each jar is a time capsule, waiting to be opened in the depths of winter. The process of preserving herbs connects us to nature's cycles, and to homemaking traditions passed down through generations. It's a ritual that grounds us, reminding us of our place in the natural world. So let's grab our shears and gather the last bounty of the year. Whether you have a sprawling garden or a few pots on a windowsill, now is the time to act. The time to preserve is now, and the rewards will be savored for months to come. Imagine reaching for your own dried basil or thyme in the heart of winter, and being transported back to the sunlit days of harvest. Opening a jar of your own dried oregano in January is immensely satisfying. The aroma that escapes is a vivid reminder of the garden's generosity and your own efforts. It's a sensory reminder of warmer days, of hands in the soil, and the joy of growing your own food. The simple act of smelling those herbs can lift your spirits and inspire your cooking. This isn't just about saving money or avoiding waste, though those are worthy goals. It's about creating a pantry filled with ingredients that tell a story, each jar a chapter in your gardening journey. It's about enriching our lives, infusing our meals with authentic, homegrown quality, and sharing the fruits of our labor with family and friends. Every sprinkle of dried herbs is a taste of your own hard work and care. By investing a little time now, we enhance the flavor and warmth of future meals. The effort you put in today will echo through the winter, bringing comfort and nourishment when it's needed most. Let this be the year you master the art of herb preservation. Embrace the urgency of the harvest, and savor the satisfaction of a pantry filled with the gifts of your own garden. As the days grow shorter and the air turns crisp, it's time to think about which herbs in your garden need rescuing before the first frost arrives. Not all herbs brave the cold equally, and knowing which ones to prioritize can make all the difference in preserving their flavors for winter. Hardy herbs like sage and thyme are well suited to withstand a light frost. Their sturdy leaves and woody stems help them survive chilly nights, so you can often leave them in the ground a bit longer without worry. However, tender herbs are much more vulnerable and need urgent attention. Even a brief dip below freezing can cause their leaves to wilt, blacken, or turn mushy overnight. Basil, cilantro, dill, and parsley are at the top of the rescue list. These soft-stemmed herbs are especially sensitive to cold and should be harvested before temperatures drop too low. Basil, in particular, is notorious for its sensitivity. Its sweet, aromatic leaves wilt at the very first sign of frost, making it a top priority for harvesting. If you want to enjoy its flavor all winter, pick it now and consider freezing or making pesto. Cilantro and dill also perish quickly in the cold. Their delicate leaves don't stand a chance against frost, so gather them now while they're still vibrant and green. You can chop and freeze them or dry them for later use. Mint and lemon balm are a bit hardier, but their top growth will die back once frost hits. Harvest their leaves now to enjoy in teas and desserts throughout the colder months. Tarragon's delicate leaves should also be preserved before the plant goes dormant. Snip the stems and dry or freeze the leaves to capture their unique flavor. Marjoram and chives need attention as well. Their flavors are at their peak just before frost, so harvesting now ensures you'll have the best taste for your winter recipes. By focusing on these vulnerable herbs and harvesting them before the frost, you'll save your garden's bounty and enjoy fresh, homegrown flavors all winter long. Air drying is a romantic, effective method for preserving herbs. It works best for low-moisture herbs like rosemary, thyme, and sage. Harvest herbs in the morning when oils are concentrated. Shake off dirt, avoid washing, and ensure they're dry. Gather stems into small bundles, tie with twine, and hang in a dry, dark place. Drying takes 1 to 3 weeks. Leaves should crumble easily. Strip leaves from stems and store in airtight containers. Label jars with the herb name and date. Store in a cool, dark cupboard. Enjoy the deepened flavors in your winter cooking. Freezing preserves the fresh flavor of high-moisture herbs, ideal for basil, cilantro, parsley, mint, and chives. Freeze herbs in ice cube trays with water or olive oil. Olive oil enhances flavor for sauces and sautés. Once frozen, transfer cubes to labeled freezer bags. Use cubes directly in soups, stews, or sauces. The log method mixes herbs with olive oil or butter. Roll into a log, freeze, and slice as needed. Herb-infused butter is perfect for finishing dishes. Enjoy fresh flavors all winter long. Herb-infused oils and vinegars are a timeless way to capture the vibrant flavors and aromas of your garden, preserving their essence in a form that's both beautiful and practical. These infusions not only look stunning on your kitchen shelf, but they also bring a touch of elegance and gourmet flair to everyday meals. Drizzle herb-infused oils over salads, pasta, or roasted vegetables to instantly elevate their flavor, adding a fresh, aromatic note that transforms simple dishes into something special. When making infused oils, always use thoroughly dried herbs. This is important because moisture from fresh herbs can encourage bacteria growth, which can spoil your oil and make it unsafe to consume. To begin, fill a clean, dry jar with your chosen dried herbs. Rosemary, thyme, oregano, or basil all work beautifully. Gently warm your oil, such as olive or grapeseed, and pour it over the herbs, ensuring they are completely submerged. Seal the jar tightly and place it in a sunny spot, like a windowsill, for about 2 weeks. The warmth helps the herbs release their essential oils, infusing the liquid with deep, complex flavors. After steeping, strain the oil through a fine mesh or cheesecloth to remove all herb particles. Store your finished oil in a cool, dark place to preserve its freshness and flavor for months. For vinegars, you can use fresh herbs like tarragon, dill, or basil. Their bright flavors pair perfectly with the tang of vinegar, creating a versatile ingredient for dressings and marinades. Lightly bruise the fresh herbs to help release their oils. Then pour warm vinegar, such as white wine or apple cider vinegar, over them in a clean jar. Let the mixture steep for several weeks, shaking occasionally. Once the flavors have developed, strain out the herbs and pour the infused vinegar into decorative bottles. The result is a gourmet touch that enhances any dish. These homemade infusions add aromatic depth and complexity to your cooking, making every meal feel a bit more special and thoughtfully prepared. Bottled in pretty containers, herb-infused oils and vinegars also make wonderful, heartfelt gifts for friends and family, perfect for holidays, housewarmings, or any occasion. There's a special satisfaction in seeing your fresh herbs transformed into something so useful and beautiful, ready to be enjoyed or shared. With just a little effort, you can elevate your everyday cooking and savor the flavors of your garden all year long. Choose preservation methods based on herb type and use. Air-dry sturdy herbs like rosemary and thyme for concentrated flavors. Freeze delicate herbs like basil and cilantro for fresh taste. Infuse oils and vinegars for gourmet applications. Dried herbs are perfect for spice blends and rubs. Frozen herbs add summer freshness to winter dishes. Infusions make elegant gifts and versatile cooking bases. Preserve herbs to enhance your culinary creations. Preserved herbs transform winter cooking. Dried herbs add robust flavor to roasts and sauces. Use frozen herb cubes for fresh bursts in soups and stews. Infused oils and vinegars elevate salads and marinades. Dried herbs are more concentrated. Adjust recipes accordingly. Frozen cubes are secret weapons for fresh flavor. Infusions add aromatic layers to dishes. Enjoy the vibrant taste of summer all winter long. Preserved herbs make thoughtful personal gifts. Create custom herb blend jars with unique mixtures. Herb-infused oils and vinegars are elegant gifts. Decant into decorative bottles with fresh herb sprigs. Herb salt or sugar adds a gourmet touch. Package in attractive jars with wooden scoops. Lavender sugar and rosemary salt are delightful. These gifts showcase your creativity and garden's generosity. Share the joy and flavor of the season. Homemade gifts speak of care and personal touch. Spread the joy with your preserved bounty. We've explored preserving herbs before frost. From air drying to freezing and infusing, there's a method for every herb. Now, the garden gate is open for your contributions. Share your tips, stories, and favorite recipes. Your insights enrich our community of gardeners and cooks. Join the conversation in the comments below. What are your favorite herbs to preserve? Thank you for joining this journey. Happy preserving!